Maybe what's happening right now in the earth with the coronavirus is not such a unusual thing. Maybe this is something that had to come about or was going to come about because of the powers that be, those that's in charge, those that have been in rulership for the last 2,500 years or so. We're moving out of the age of Pisces. The age of Pisces is almost over. Some say we're already in the age of Aquarius. Maybe we are, based off the calendar and the geographics. But nevertheless, the age of Pisces is almost out. And with the age of Aquarius comes a new dawn. The man with the water pitchers, the air sign Aquarius, the sign of unusuality, people being unscrupulous, unorthodox, people being free to think, to feel, inventions, wild colors, man being himself. Because man has not been himself in the age of Pisces. Man has been nothing but a recluse, someone that can be taught and told what to do at any time and any time of the day or the week. It doesn't matter because he's had rulership. In the age of Aquarius, however, man's going to be free. Free to be who he wants to be. Free to go against the rules of the law, authority, and all that kind of stuff. And for those of us that are Aquarius, I'm Aquarius ascendant, we know what it's like to want to be free. We don't want to be put in a box and held down. And ain't no power on earth in the universe is going to go against us. Man is beginning to break the shackles of being a slave to a system, to others, to wages, to labor, and to other ideas. New innovations in science and math, grammar, new ideas coming about, new changes. We need those things. Because we stuck in the same doggone philosophy that we've been stuck in for over 2,000 years. The Platos, the Socrates, the Aristotles, the Thales, even down to the Egyptian stuff. It's time to make a move, people. It's time to make a move. It's time for us to become our own leaders, our own people. And no power on this earth, coronavirus be damned, is going to stop that. See, the leaders of this world are trying to stop our progress. They want to keep us deshelled and relegated to their level, where we don't do anything but become isolated and very, very open to giving up everything. I'm not going to fight against you, sir or ma'am. I give you my rights. Because they know that the age of Aquarius, that won't happen. People are not going to give up their rights. Not at all. And that is where we are going to rise and shine as a people, as a nation of people, as a race of people. Not as black and white, all that bullshit will be just about wiped out. No, we're talking about people in general, across the board. Diversity will reign supreme. Freedom of expression. See, the United States will be a great place in the new day of Aquarius if it lasts, because it'll be able to live up to its creed. It'll say, well, freedom of expression, freedom of speech. But you can't have that in this dogmatic, indoctrinated, fundamentalist age of Pisces. But Aquarius, it will work. But the problem is, the powers that be don't fit in. Because they're rigid, they want things to stay like it is, and they believe in going backwards and forward. And that's all of them. The black ones and the white ones too. Those that pretend to be leaders in the nation, over the people in the hood, and those that do it for the people in the suburbs. You got leaders everywhere, But none of those leaders are going to do us any good. We don't need them because they're not to serve the public. They're not for our future. They don't have our best interest at hand. Now, you know doggone well, in this country right now, the United States has never cared anything for people, not for their people. They've always promoted getting rid of them, kill them off. This disease come out. We don't care about the people. Get them out of the way. We want to reduce the global population anyway. Now the coronavirus comes along and they tell you about it. Let's save lives. Let's save lives. You don't want to save lives. What you want to do, you want to corrupt lives. You want to control people's minds to the point that they don't think for themselves, that they do what you want them to do, and they say what you want them to say. But people on Facebook want to fight me. They want to kill me because I don't wear a mask. They're ready to give their life to the cause of the establishment, the corporation called the United States government. That's what they're for. They're ready to give their very lives up for that. Because they don't want to fight for their freedoms and for their rights. They want to let the establishment take it over. They want these corrupt politicians and these Zionists and all these people, they want to give over to them. They want to be vaccinated. They want the vaccine to come. They say, yeah, come on, give me a vaccine. I'm a patriot. Not knowing they're going to be tracked, not knowing all this stuff being infiltrated. And then people say, well, he's talking about conspiracy. And I'll let it go. Maybe if that's what they want to think, then let them think it. He's a conspiracy theorist. He's not into helping the people out. He's about, therefore, trying to hurt the people. And a lot of it is BS. A lot of it is really BS because most of the stuff that is told on TV and radio, it's not true. A lot of the conspiracy theorists are those that follow what the media puts out there for them to follow. That which the government sanctions to be put in the news. But they say that people like me and others are conspiracy theorists because we go against their narrative and we say, no, that's not the way we're going to do it. We don't have dog teeth, people. We don't have crocodile teeth. We don't have gumless either. We have a soul. We have a spirit. We have a mind of our own. And it's up to us to do what we got to do. I mean, many people are going to fall away from me. They already have. But the fact remains this right here. You can't stop progress. You can't kill change. And people are changing. And they're not as they used to be. They're changing from one place to another all the time. And it's going to continue. And it's going to continue. And it's going to continue. Until somebody gets it right. So understand. All this stuff with the coronavirus, I'm not saying it's not real. No, it is real. The propaganda is keeping it going. It's the propaganda that's got it raising like a fire out of control. And the propaganda has built it, and got people not using common sense. Everybody's lying on the tape. Somebody asked me the other day, can everybody be lying? Yes, they can. Because remember this, we're talking about globalism. So it's not hard to get 15 to 20 or 30 countries to go along with the same thing. Now, when we talk about globalism, the globalists, it comes down to this. Whose side are you on, yours or theirs? Because if you're on your side, you won't be on their side. Therefore, reining in and waving and applauding your own demise. If you're on their side, then you will. You will applaud your demise. You'll champion your demise. You'll fight for your demise. As many are doing right now. They are fighting for their demise. But they said, well, Bass, it'll stop the transmission of COVID. Come on, stupid. Come on now. If it were that simple, there would be no coronavirus. It's not that simple. Whatever it is attacking from everywhere. Do we know what it really is? No. But we know for one thing, nature didn't produce it. No, I don't go for that. And no, God didn't either. Man is his own worst enemy. And as many would say years ago, the old folks, man would destroy himself with his own hands. And that's what's happening. And when he does, the age of Aquarius is going to sit back and say, we got rid of that trash. Peace.